Okay, so this video is for the loan associate for Integrity Capital, and it's specifically dealing with timing. So when you're prospecting and you're doing your daily touches, one of the questions we're always kind of wondering in our mind is methodology of like, well, what's the frequency of follow-up? How much do I follow up? How do I determine that particular element of it? And so I'm going to give you a couple things to think about as you're making this determination. So there's three things that we focus on, which is the rating first. So the first thing we're trying to do is to say, okay, what is the rating? So again, we know the rating system deals with H3, or is it a D1, or is it a sort of an A2 or a D2 or a 3? So that would help us start to go, okay, if I'm in a H3 category, I'm probably going to be following up with this person maybe on a monthly basis. We try to break things up into increments. Perhaps it's maybe even more weekly for somebody like that. If it's A3, if it's D1 category, then we're probably going to be dealing with more of a situation of dealing with somebody you're going to follow up with maybe on a monthly or a quarterly basis, just based upon where they're at in the cycle. If it's somebody that's in a situation where they are A2 or D2, then they're probably going to fall more into those quarterly type of status, maybe a few months or quarterly. So you can kind of see as they're closer to where we're trying to go, we're going to spend more frequency in communication with them. So the first thing we're going to do is deal with rating first. The second element is the deal status. So if they talk about a specific deal, then we want to know what is the timing on that. That's the second element of how I'm going to deal with timing, because if this deal status is that they're about to go under contract on something, or they are under contract on something, I'm probably going to follow up with them maybe in the next week or two. The third element to help me decide whether I'm going to, or the frequency that I'm going to follow up with somebody, is the follow-up agreement. Was there something specific that you agreed to or committed to that you were going to follow up on, and make sure that gets calendared so that you can do so. So again, increments of time are going to be a week to 2 weeks, a month, or quarterly. Real simple, but that's really where things are going to fall based upon rating, deal status, or follow-up agreement. So again, this is the video for the Integrity Capital Commercial Loan Associate for following up.